particularly if you want to become footloose and financially free, because we're going to give you a bit of an idea of how you can do it. Not the total idea. The author of that book is Julie Macken. She's in the studio. Thanks for joining us, Julie.
Thanks, Mike.
How financially free are you? Or should I say, how wealthy are you?
Well, I haven't worked for anybody else for over 8 years.
Right.
So I live off...
So this suggests you do what you like.
Yes, do something you love.
Yeah. So you're not working for a boss, are you?
No. Yeah. Control over my time and my income.
But is that the essence of it? Is that what you set out to do?
Yes, definitely.
To be your own master?
Yes.
Is that good?
It's great.
It's not a great responsibility.
However, it may not be for everybody. It's about making decisions. And some people, I think, quite like maybe that the boss tells them what to do and makes decisions for them. But I was very happy to go down a road where I had passive income, and it freed up my time, and I was able to make more choices, like writing a book.
Now, you spent a lot of time, you live in Sydney now, but you spent 14 or 15 years in Canberra.
Yes.
And you worked in the public service.
I did.
So did it sort of grind down to one particular day when it dawned on you, I don't want to do this forever, or was it something you were planning?
It was a slow realisation, yes.
This is not for you.
Yes. And the public service is quite a structured kind of environment, and I think my personality type, it didn't particularly suit me.
Is it fair to say that's safe when you say structured? It's safe? You know what you're going to be doing?
It was way too safe for me.
Yeah. How did that manifest itself in you? Were you bored or
I was bored.
Restless?
Yeah, very restless.
Yeah.
And I don't think I really understood enough about personality types and really what suited me. I wanted to work in sales, and some people said, "Oh, that's a bit risky. You won't know what you're earning if you're working on commission." But when I went and did that for a while, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved the uncertainty and the changing environment.
Yeah. And well, it's up to you, isn't it? If you're working on commission, it's up to you whether you eat or not. Is that something, again, for everybody? That challenge of being dropped somewhere and saying survive.
Well, I think it's a good thing, in that I think it's good when we explore a little diversity in our life. If you live a safe existence for a long time, you can get very entrenched in habits.
You become very dull as well, I would imagine.
That's
well,
for
good.
sure.
I mean, at least you don't have challenges and sort of areas to sort of to work on. So it's getting out of your comfort zone, isn't it, really?
Yes, I think so. And even if it's something simple like changing jobs or changing where you live and taking up a new hobby, but making some changes and having diversity. I talk about that in the book. Yeah. It's healthy. It's good for us. It extends us. Now,
your thing is property market.
Yes.
Is that where you?
Yes.
Is that how you've become financially free?
Residential real estate, yes.
Okay. Did you begin that in Canberra, or was that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you still have properties here?
Yep.
Do you talk to people about this apart from writing books, or will that come from the book?
I have done, and I do continue to speak to investor groups, but I'm extending that now to speak to a wider wider audience, so business people and a wider group, because my message is certainly not just about real estate, it's about the psychology of success.
Do you spot that in a group of people? You may not be talking to them about this, but do you think, well, there's in a group of 4 or 5 in a social setting, do you see that potential in people, maybe that if you talked to them and guided them and mentored them, they could do what you've done? Do you see that potential occasionally?
I think that just happens naturally. Yes,
not everybody has it, do they?
Well, I think people can have whatever they want, and that might sound like a big stretch. But I think often people are a little bit scared, or they think that they're not capable of doing something. Yeah. But does that ever happen when you see someone who's sort of a dead set sort of start for what you're on about? Yeah, I see the light in people's eyes, yes. And the eagerness.
The question is, would you like to mentor people through to some sort of success?
Yeah, I enjoy that, yes. Yeah. Yes, I do.